All right, the first day of September.
And it feels like September here in the South. But the first day versus the last day, total difference in the way of temperature. Even today versus what's happening Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. Now, are we in what you said was going to be a kind of a cold front coming in right now or not? I mean, yesterday was kind of a monsoon. I don't know where you live, but it poured where I was at. But it did cool things off a bit.
It did. Today we're going to be back on that humid side. That cold front is going to lollygag. They like hanging out with us. So that's going to give us that unsettled boundary. But as Nick mentioned, I mean, we had a ton of rain, hence the fog being an issue this morning. Here's a look at one of our cams over outside, and you can tell it's a little hazy out there, isn't it? But look at all the rain that we had yesterday. My son even said, "Mama, it's raining, windy. Let me look at the radar." Hey, you got to teach them young, don't you? Because it's so important that you know where your county is and what the rain means. Rather, you're picking up on the radar and it's strong, severe, or you just have some heavy rain taking place. And that's exactly what we saw yesterday. A lot of us dealing with those showers moving in. Now, of course, after the rain transitioned, we had a lovely sunset. This is thanks to Becca over in Cedar Hill. And we even had some beautiful rainbows, which I'll show you shortly. So it's pretty after it leaves, but in the morning, of course, follows suit quite a bit in the way of visibility. The city, you're coming in at 7 miles. And if you're going to be traveling from West Nashville, East Nashville, you will encounter some waves of fog out on the roadways. And I'm talking even the interstates. 0 miles for our friends in McMinnville. It is incredibly thick for you guys. Crossville, 4 miles. Lawrenceburg, as well as Giles County, both of y'all coming in at 1 mile. The south side of Murray, you're right around that 4 mile per hour, 4 mile range, and then 3 coming in Paris. We are dry on the radar. In fact, if you can see the moon, you're able to notice it is nice and bright, like a night light was left on. Current temperatures right now are in those 60s as well as the 70s. Winds staying mild out of our south, currently speaking. Now, as we go throughout the next few hours, clouds are going to creep in, and we've got another chance for some strong to severe storms to take place. You'll notice that threat is a 1 out of 5. So on the lower end of things, main concern, gusty winds, localized heavy downpours on what we've already received. So potential some flash flooding in a few spots, and cannot necessarily rule out a spin up tornado, although that threat is very, very low. Here's our exact track. You'll notice it's not the gospel, but it's a good indication. Right around 2:50, we'll begin to see more of those rain showers moving in, and then we're going to see some heavier bands. Models are indicating that's going to be Nashville northward, so right around to our northern tier, including portions of southern Kentucky. That's going to ease out around dinner time, bring some gusty winds ahead of it, as well as within it. Then as we head throughout the overnight hours, things will decrease. But tomorrow morning, we're back at it yet again. 89 degrees today. It's going to feel like those mid to upper 90s. 90 tomorrow, feeling closer to the triple digits, even though that rain is in place. Still unsettled on Thursday. We got a cold front coming in on Friday. And look at the weekend. Sunny skies. Temperatures Sunday morning when you wake up, upper 50s to low 60s with highs back in the 80s. But let's take a look at what's going on in the way of sports.